Let's talk about why you are here. What is even bringing you to this crypto market? It is one of the most important things to truly understand because you need to figure out why you're here. Where are you going to go to? What industry, what part of the crypto market are you really going to be focusing on? And how can you utilize the technology or tools and so forth for you? So you first need to figure out why you are here. How did you get here? So, the number one reason why people come into crypto, come into any market, is the fear of missing out, the FOMO. People are making money, it's easy money. That is no coincidence. If you look at the Google searches, it is always spiking crazy high during the tops of the markets. Everybody's making money, whether your friends or family are telling you to buy. Say, hey, it's a good buy. Now, depending on the friends or family, they might be good influences or not. They might be telling you, hey, you should buy, you should buy, you should buy. You don't buy until the news or the president or somebody else tells you to buy, and then you're just like, oh, or they're not telling you to buy, but they're talking about it. And then your friends and family saying to buy, 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 and now you're hearing it somewhere else, and now you're wanting to get in, right? That's kind of the FOMO. That's the number one reason why people come into this market. It's just based on fear of missing out, wanting to make some easy money, hearing about it from their credible sources, and so forth. Now, that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing. You're here for a reason. I don't know why. I don't know when you're actually going to be watching this video. So it might be literally you're watching this video at the peak of the market, and it's only going to go down from here for the next 6 months and next 6 years. Who knows? The markets are unpredictable. They are predictable, but you never know what the market's going to do in the future. Just so you know. Another reader is trading. There are a lot of traders that trade commodity markets, that trade the stock market, and they're used to trading and they want to trade a different market. If you are coming into the crypto industry from that, it is almost identical systems, very similar, but there are some slight differences. You might want to go into more of a crypto trading platform. You're definitely going to be using different exchanges. You're going to want to, we'll talk about that in a little bit, but you might be here just to trade a new market. You might be here because you're worried about inflation and you're trying to hedge inflation. You know, Bitcoin's been the number one performing asset over the past 13, 14 years, ever since it's been in existence. So you might wanting to hedge your risk. Maybe you are 100% in the dollar economy, you're based in America, all your assets are dollar based. You might want to hedge a little bit about that just in case something happens with America. You might be trying to do risk management, portfolio management, and just saying, hey, instead of buying gold, I'm just going to buy some of the digital gold. All right. You might be here to actually learn the technology. Maybe you're trying to transfer money across the world to your friends and family, and there's just no banking services to do that. Well, you can do that with crypto with no third party. So maybe you're trying to learn the technology on how to use it for your benefit. Maybe you're trying to invest in tokenized assets, different asset classes. So maybe you're really trying to learn how this works so you can utilize it and use the technology for yourself. Or maybe you're trying to utilize this for your job or understand this for your job. Maybe you're trying to raise money and you're hearing that it's a great way to raise additional capital or new types of capital from crypto investors, different regulations, and so forth. Well, maybe you're trying to understand it for your job. Maybe you got a new job and they want you to understand blockchain technology. Maybe you're trying to understand a little more advanced stuff. So you're going to go into more some of the advanced courses and so forth. This brings on the next question. Not why are you here? Understand why you are here. Dig into that. Maybe write it down. Maybe try to sit back and say, hey, maybe I am getting in at the very top of the market. Maybe I am having fear of missing out and I might lose money, right? So figure out why you're here. And then you need to figure out what game are you trying to play. And this is an important one. Again, I'm your tour guide. First time you ever walked in a casino, you've never played the game of poker. Do you want to put all your money on the table and play a game of poker and you don't even know who you're sitting across from? You might be sitting across from the world's greatest poker players, the people that know all the math in their head and they're good at bluffing. Are you wanting to play that poker game with all your money? No, this is very similar to crypto. People don't kind of see that. They just say, "Oh, it's just like gambling. It's easy money." Like this, my dumb cousin over here made 1 million. How difficult can I be, or something? You're gonna be playing a game with professionals, with other people. You're not gonna be able to see them. There's gonna be little emotion, but they're going to take on your emotion based on price. So what game are you trying to play? Are you just trying to hedge your risk? Maybe you're just trying to buy Bitcoin and just learning how to self-custody it. That way nobody can confiscate it for you and you can have it. So maybe that is your game. Maybe you are just trying to buy Bitcoin. Well, maybe you should start going into some of the Bitcoin episodes or my course on Bitcoin on why you need Bitcoin. Maybe you're trying to learn that. Maybe you're trying to gamble. I say gambling. I could also say speculating. But what does that really mean is you gotta learn to play. Cryptocurrency is just another market, right? Markets go up and go down. There's opportunities everywhere, everywhere. And every time you take a risk, technically you are gambling. You might win, you might lose, right? There are no middle ground because if the price stays the same, you lost time, right? That money could have been put somewhere else, but you could have been making more money somewhere else, right? So you're either a winner or a loser in this market. That's kind of how markets work. You're technically gambling. You're going to be winning at gambling or losing at gambling. So you got to try to learn that game that you're playing. Is it actually trading? Are you good at trading? Have you done any trading courses? Do you have an algorithm already made? Do you have a system already in place? Do you have a risk management system in place for your trading? Maybe you're trying to do investing. Maybe you've heard cryptocurrency is a great additional way to do investing. You're looking for some good investments. Great. But you're going to have to learn on how to get that money into those platforms so you can invest into these things. Also, angel investing. There's great angel investing possibilities in crypto. Do you know how to access them? Do you have capital connections for you to help, piggyback off of and so forth? Maybe you're just trying to generate yield. Crypto has great DeFi protocols where you can earn, 3, 5, sometimes even the scam pyramid machines will offer you, 200, 500% yield APY on some of your deposits. So maybe you're here to try to generate yield, but you're going to have to learn on how to stake and how to farm some of these smart contracts and such. So are you here to gamble? Great. Are you here to be on chain? And that's kind of this huge world of airdrops and NFTs and ordinals and rare Satoshis, sats, and all these Web3 platforms, these DeFi platforms, the real world assets are going on chain, the deep pin industry, all these infrastructure, layer one, layer two, layer three projects. All of these projects have blockchains and wallets that you're going to have to learn how to interact with in order to participate in these systems. So, if you're trying to really get on chain, I have a great uh, other course called Crypto. Mastering crypto on chain, which kind of goes over all that advanced stuff. But if that's why you're here, maybe that's where you should be spending your time. Again, trading a big one. You gotta find the right platforms that have the assets that you want to trade, first off, right? Second off, does it have liquidity that you need? Maybe you're a big time player and you're trying to trade with millions. Well, if that platform doesn't have liquidity for it, you're just gonna spike prices and just lose out on loss, right? Does it have the leverage you're looking for? Maybe you're looking for a really high leverage platform. What kind of fees does these platforms have? You're gonna have to find the exact platforms that are going to benefit your trading? Do they have charts that you can, do they have APIs that you can run bots from? And so that, and a bigger, another one too in crypto is it even available in your market? Depending on where you live, do you have to KYC? Do you have to show credentials and so forth? So that's all where you guys should be kind of focusing on. If you were here, the game you're trying to play is trading. These are all the questions that you need to be asking yourself and using the technology. Are you here to build a business? Are you here to raise funds? Well, there are funding platforms that you could go to. You could have your white papers built and business plans and try to raise money. Well, you need to go access them. And you got to learn the technology and how you're going to get the money and how, if you raise money in Ethereum, how do I get that Ethereum into my bank account? These are questions that you need to be identifying and so forth. using the technology for certain solutions for your business. Maybe your business is having a hard time raising money from a certain area. Well, maybe you want to accept cryptocurrency for your business. How can I accept cryptocurrency for my business? These are all questions that you should be asking yourself depending on why you are here and what game are you trying to play in the crypto market. Once you guys can identify these very important questions, then you guys can kind of move on and kind of piggyback off of exactly where I need to go. So the next courses throughout here are going to be some of the basics, but these two questions are really going to help drive you on where you guys should be investing your educational part of crypto. Anyway, I hope this question helped, but I hope you can answer. Why are you here? What game are you trying to play? Peace.